Hello, my name is Evans and welcome to this video. In this video, I'm starting to look at the Information Technology 9626 Paper 2. This time around, we'll do February-March 2017. Okay, so let's go straight into the work that we are supposed to do today. So the scenario is that you work for Turtle Week Conservation and are going to prepare a short introductory video to help this organization gather funds. So it will contain one consistent animation style throughout the video. It will be shown to guests at the Tawara Wildlife Trust Gala, Gala dinner on the 18th December 2017. The original clips were filmed by Dive GBR on Casablanca Reef in the Cozumel, Mexico. Okay. So you've been supplied with the following files, and these are actually the files that we have been given. Okay, so I'll just put them green. So open and examine the file. Okay, so that's the file. Open and examine the file 173t1.mp4 and set the aspect ratio to 16:9. You're going to remove the soundtrack from the clip. Okay, remove the soundtrack from the clip and trim the clip so that only the first 8 to 9 seconds remain. And that's important. Let me include remain because it gives you a guide on where you're supposed to actually cut the video. So, and the diver should not be visible. So that should be it. So please make sure that you understand the questions first of all before you even begin to put up your ideas and your plans and your work together. You need to make sure that you crack every part of the question, you understand it. So open and examine the file. That's a file. We'll set the aspect ratio of that file to 16:9. We'll remove any sound from the clip, and then we'll set that only the first 8 or 9 seconds remain, and then there will be a diver in the video, and the diver should not be seen, and that gives you your 3 marks. Okay, so let's go ahead and do just that. I'm going to use Movie Maker for video editing. You guys are free to use any other package like Filmora or Adobe Premiere. You can use anything that you think you're comfortable with. Okay, so go to browse. Let's go to March. March. It's here. Then this is the video in question and open it. The first thing that you want to do is to set the aspect ratio of this video to 16:9. Okay, so go to project and set it widescreen 16:9. Okay, then remove the soundtrack. So you need to double click on this image or go to edit and then click on volume and drag away this. Remove it, remove the volume, and the next thing that you need to do is to trim the clip so that only the first 8 seconds or 9 seconds remain. Okay, so and the diver is not visible. So you can view the clip if you want, so that you just get a picture of where it actually comes in. So let me just zoom in. So there is our nice turtle, and yeah, so I can see already the diver up there. You can see there's a diver up there. We don't want to have this man shown in the video. So you can check out at what point he was coming in. It's 8, 9, somewhere around 9 seconds or so, the guy begins to show up. Okay, so you can go to stop the video. Then we'll need to trim. So go to trim to, just double click on this video and you edit it. So go to trim to, and here you're going to specify the end point, because you want only the first 9 seconds or the last the first 9 or the first 8 seconds, so to say. I'll pick up the first 8 seconds like that, and these are the first 8 seconds. So anything outside this border here will be trimmed off and only the first 8 seconds remain. If you pick up the first 9 seconds, like that, notice that I can see something about the diver there. This is the diver up there, so that shouldn't be the case. So let's go for 8 seconds so that we completely eliminate the diver. Okay, so that should be fine. Save your trim, and there you go. Next, the diver is not visible, so this has been done. Okay, this has been done. What we're going to do now is to go to the next portion of the question. So we'll go to create a title with the image 173 turtle in the background, and then and the turtle week logo in the top of the right of the screen. So you've got 2 images. One is turtle .png, and it should be the background image, and we have another image called turtle week logo, or rather logo, and this one should be on top of the screen. So if you go to the worked files, the images in question, let me just view them like that and zoom in a little bit. So the images in question, you have got the logo, which is an image, and if you go this one also, turtle 2 is also an image. So what you need to do, no, it's turtle 1 actually. So turtle 1 and logo, these are 2 images. So what you want to do is to design it in such a way that this logo is actually on top of this video. There are different ways that you can do this. Many packages actually allow you, video editing packages allow you to insert a picture and then create another layer on top of an existing picture. And but Movie Maker doesn't allow you to do that. Okay, so with Movie Maker, you probably want to, let me just say, I'll use PowerPoint. Probably want to use PowerPoint or any image editing software. I'm going to remove this, and then I'm going to put up my 2 images, this one and this one. I'll get them as they are, drag them onto my PowerPoint, and notice that already this image is there. So I'll just align it nicely on top of that. Okay, so that looks good. Okay, so make sure that you don't change the dimension of the first image. Okay, this one can be resized because it has to be placed as it is shown in the question paper. It has to be placed right around there, but the original file, the larger image, should not be resized. Okay, so just resize a little bit smaller. There you go. So what you're going to do is just select this image and right click and go to save as picture, and then don't change from portable network format because the original image I saw was in portable network format. Okay, so let's just see. Okay, so the original image, they are in PNG, so don't change the format. So just save them in portable network graphics format, and we'll go to worked files. This should be for March, and I'll save it as title edited, title_edited. Okay, and save it right there. Okay, now this could have been done using your video editor, but I'm using PowerPoint because Movie Maker cannot create a situation where you can put an image on top of an image. So I'm going to add the image, and the image is this one, edited. Select it and insert it there. We'll drag it so that it becomes the title image or title background. Okay, so create a title background, the title with the image, this one, we're done, and the logo on top of this, and it may look like this. So we're done with this one, and display it for 5 seconds and place this title at the start of the video. Okay, so I'll display it for 5 seconds. So double click on it. Duration is supposed to be 5. Okay, and it's supposed to be at the start of the video. I already dragged it at the start of the video. Okay, next step, so we're done with this one as well, and so that's blue. Next step, extend the title for a further 6 seconds to add the text, help us preserve the wonders of the ocean. So I'm just going to copy this text and copy it. Okay, so help us preserve the wonders of the world. in a red sans serif font like this. Okay, so it will be like this one here. Now guys, they told you to extend a further 6 seconds. Maybe a mistake that you can do is to get this image, double click, and then add +6 here to make it 11 seconds. So please don't do that, because they will need to show evidence that you did set this to 5 seconds initially. So what you need to do is just copy this same image and paste it right there. You have 2 images, but this second one, double click on it and extend this one and make it 6 seconds. If you have it, notice that if you play it now, play for 11 seconds, and it won't even show any gap or any difference that there was an image that was cut in between. Okay, so you have a total of 11 seconds in this case. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go back here. So we consider this so we need to place some text on top of the second image. It's going to be the text, we copied it already, but we're going to make it red and a sans serif font. Okay, so go back here and go here and insert your caption on top here and paste inside this. I'm going to paste the text that I copied. Okay, did I copy the text? Let me just copy it once more. So help preserve that, so that I'll delete the space at the beginning of help us preserve. Okay, so just paste it right there, and there was some space there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is to set this to a serif font, a sans serif font. So sans serif font, let me see, we are setting it to a sans serif font. So Sergio is already a sans serif font, so I don't need to set it, but you can set it to Arial or something. Were we given the size? So it should be red. Set it to red. Okay, and it should be like the way it appeared there. So let me just see. They didn't give us the size of the text, but it should be looking something like that. Help us preserve the wonders of the ocean. So I'm just going to resize this part. Okay, yeah, that looks a bit good. I'll put it just on top there. That should be fine. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do, select and add an effect to place this text. So we want an effect now, which is going to be used to as an entrance for this image. Okay, so this image can be placed on top of the video. So what you're going to do is to just select the video and look up for some of the images that are there. I'm going to put is there any further instruction here? Okay, so I'm just going to put any entrance or something cinematic. I'll put cinematic. Okay, and that's fine. The next part of the question says, create a caption using the image 173 turtle 2.jpg to create an appropriate background image and display it for 7 seconds. Place this at the end of the video. So I'm just going to go here at the end of the video, drag this to the end and insert another image. But this time around you pick turtle 2 and insert it there as a background image. Then we are told, so we've inserted the image as background and displayed for 7 seconds. Okay, so by default Movie Maker displays content for 7 seconds, so you don't need to worry about that. So that's why it's already 7 seconds. So next, what you need to do is to place it at the end of the document, the video rather. We have done this, so I'll just put it in green. Place 3 lines of the text, or rather 3 lines of the caption text to the right of the turtle. Okay, identifying the one, we identify all these items listed there. So first of all, let's create a caption on top of this video. So double click, rather not double click, just go to home and insert caption, and then this caption, you need to identify certain elements. So I'll just drag this here so that I can see side by side. So the first one is organization to be presented to. Okay, and then the event, and then the date of presentation. Okay, so the organization to be presented to, let's pick it up from the question. So I'm just going to do this, pick it up from the question. Okay, so you work for turtle conservation and are going to prepare a short introductory video to help this organization gather funds. It will contain one consistent animation style throughout the video. It will be shown to guests at the Dawara Wildlife Trust. Okay, so that's the organization, Dawara Wildlife Trust, that we'll use. And then the event is the gala dinner, and the date is supposed to be the 18th of December. Okay, 18th of December. So basically this is what you need to do. So I'll just copy the name of the organization we're presenting to, copy it, and let's paste the name here. Copy the name, paste the name, and then I'll paste gala dinner, and then I'll paste the date. I'll type the date, 18th December 2017. Okay, and make sure that this is placed on the right side of the turtle. So just resize it a little bit and drag it there. Maybe I can change the font size to 20. Yeah, so that it fits a little bit better, like that, and it should be somewhere there. That should be fine. Let's view it. Yeah, that should be fine. It's not affecting the turtle. I'll push it up a little bit, just a little bit up, so that it doesn't cover the turtle in any way. Yeah, then check it. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, so the next thing that we're supposed to do, once we do this one, we've added these items here. Select a different effect to the one used in step 3 for the caption. So we'll put a different effect for the caption. Just select it, and then I'm going to use this. Ooh, and that was fast. Okay, I'll use this one. Okay, it's a different effect. Next, so we're done with this one, and there you go with your next set of 10 marks. Place the file 173 T2 MP4 after the caption. Remove the soundtrack from the clip. Okay, so we insert the video clip again, and it's this one. Okay, so we also need to remove the sound clip. So double click and go to volume and remove it completely. Okay, next step, take a snapshot of the final frame. So this one we're done with it. I'll put it in blue. Take a snapshot of the final frame from the video and use this to create a background image for the final 7-second credits clip. Okay, so to get a final frame, just drag this all the way to the last one until you can drag normal. That is the final frame. And then go to home and then snapshot. And then just save your snapshot with whatever name that comes to mind if you have not told you the name. And automatically, Movie Maker knows you're trying to use this snapshot for something. And if you double click on it, it's already set to 7 seconds. So that's bingo. Okay. So we are done with this one. And then add an appropriate credits to the video. Okay. So credits to the video. Remember the credits, like I said in the last video that I made on the specimen paper, the credits are really about the people who put in something about this video. Maybe they were the directors, or they were the starring, or something like that. So credits should go to the people who participated in this. So usually in the question paper, they give you some information about the information, rather not the information, but they give you some information about the credit. It says the original clips were filmed by. So here we can say filmed by this. I'll put it in yellow, and then location on this is on this, and the location is in Cozumel, Mexico. Okay, so filmed by this on Casablanca, Reef, Cozumel, Mexico. Okay, so yeah, that's that. You can do that. So what you can do, you can select this and add some credits. Okay, so in this case, I'm just going to add location credit filmed on and then we filmed it on Casablanca Reef. So filmed on Casablanca Reef. Okay, by, then I'll put by who filmed it. So by Dive GBR, by Dive GBR, and then and then I'll put something like in Cozumel, Mexico. Cozumel, Mexico. Okay, so these are the credits. We give credit to the people who filmed this one. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, all right. So notice that the moment you inserted a credits window, Movie Maker created this blank thing. So you just need to remove this. So just take this here, and maybe you can remove this one. Let me just undo this. Remove this one. Oops. Just do that. Drag this and put it just at the beginning there, and remove this one. Okay. Yeah. So that should be fine. These credits should appear on the last. It should appear on the last part of this movie. So just put it there. Just after this one finishes. Nope, that's okay. That's fine. So yeah, so that is that. The next part of the question says, okay, so we're done with this one. Evidence 7, it says export your video in WMV format with the file this. Okay, so I'll just copy this and followed by your center number and candidate number. Okay, so here we're going to export this movie using recommended setting, but change the format here to Windows Media Video and paste the name. The name is supposed to be center number ZM556 underscore candidate number 0001. Okay, and save it. Okay, so that is done. Now we can have a view of this video. So I hope I removed the sound files from the soundtrack from the other video. Otherwise, you will have to verify. Okay, so just try to play it. Okay. Yeah, there's no sound. Yeah. So that looks good. I feel like I'm the one who's who's taking the video. Okay. Yeah. So that looks good. That looks good. Okay. Okay, that's good. This is excellent. Okay, this is excellent. Well done. So like this, you get 4 marks on video editing if you work like this. Okay, so thank you so much. I'll end here in this video. I'm going to continue with the next step, which is step number 8, where we do sound editing or audio editing. And I'll see you in the next video. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.